MikeJonesDraws is now live. Streaming art, weekly conceptualizing. Atomic Amazons.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Mike Jones Draws. Yeah, we're back after another kind of a long hiatus, but it was unavoidable, I'm sorry to say.
Shit happens.
Shit happens and you have to deal with it. We're back and we're ready to draw something for you today. I hope everybody's been well. I hope that things are going okay for you. I got a lot of shout outs I could make today, and I probably will during the course of the broadcast today. But we're going to be doing something a little different today. We're going to be conceptualizing some older concepts that I created years ago that I never fleshed out completely. And we're going to try doing a few new drawings based on some of the old concepts and see what we can do with this and maybe develop it into something. You know, an NFT series or something of that nature. A movie, anything. So what I did is I did an old drawing here that I did of these 4 superhero women that I conceived.
Let me show that.
And put that up there. That's an old drawing I did many years ago.
Shall I zoom?
And it's called, it's just a layout for a possible cover called the Atomic Amazons. And they all have names, and they're going to redraw this today and do a logo, a little bit differently, and just try to make it into a nice little piece. I have another drawing that I did of the same characters that I'd like to redo also, another cover concept where they're all just kind of showcasing their abilities a little bit. And this one up here, I think I'm going to eliminate her in the drawing and just kind of change the layout so the 4 of these characters, 4 that I have in the other drawing, will be the focus.
See you later, Sky.
Sky is, I don't really like it. It's a bird girl, looks like the dove from Hawk and the Dove kind of. I'm not really, I think I could make a better character to replace her, and I think I have one, but I don't know if I've ever drawn her or not properly. Anyway, that's what we're doing today. I've already kind of, in my zealousness, got a little started on this redrawing of it earlier. I was kind of looking at it and just kind of redrawing it, and still in a very formative stage.
Those other 2 drawings are from, what, 2002?
Yeah.
And while this drawing is 2021.
2022.
Whatever year, I don't know.
This is 2022, Jake.
What planet are we on?
If you lost track of what planet we're on.
Oh, God.
The Jacob Boone is here as always, the man behind the curtain.
Alright, music.
Music should yeah, hell yeah.
And you're off camera.
And I'm off.
You're drawing below the line, sir. That's what I mean when I say you're off camera.
Put the paper up.
Pardon me, Mr. Jones. Alright, whatever.
I got you, man.
No, I don't think you do, but it's fine. It's fine.
You don't think I do, huh?
No. No. Because you're still kind of drawing off camera.
You gotta put the paper up, Mike.
Yeah, there it is. There
That's
it is.
what you mean.
Now he's got it. Now he's got it.
Okay.
Music. I'm going with synthwave today because I like it. Yeah, we should have used a piece of tape. Ah. Yep. So this phone's got a pen on it, right? It's a stylus. Or it's just like a drawing tablet, like it's got a fucking pen program in it. It's just weird to hold the phone and try to draw it. It's like weird. Yeah. You can make handwritten notes and you can like write instead of typing. I'd rather type.
How big should that file be?
It doesn't matter. Just keep them. Really keep them all the same.
Same. If I fill the whole
Size.
page, you can make it with a window small.
Yeah.
You can resize the window. Right?
Right. Yeah, I can resize it until they look right.
So I'm just gonna make them all same size.
Just whatever you give me, I'll make it work, man.
Well, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it because it all has to be like geometrically same.
Right. I can keep that. I'm not gonna make it.
I can't push. I can't mess that up. I know how to do it. Just the planning phase is takes the longest time.
You know, once you get it figured out one time, it'll be twice as easy the second time.
Cool thing you can do too is you can change the opacity. You could always recreate, like you don't like that layer, you redo it real quick and just delete the old layer, and you can always change the opacity.
Right.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah. 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 That'd be better than just on off.
Yeah.
click it really fast on off.
Like if you do one like guideline sketch, and you can save that file, open up a new file,
Model
then
sheet.
the new layer, right? Put that on the layer beneath the one you did before for like frame one, right? I would just make it more, change the visibility, the opacity on it,
About 10%.
and then see what I need to change, and it'll still be the same, right? Then I just delete that one and keep that one for like frame 3, 4, and then go to frame 7 or 8 and do it. Then see where I need to go.
Yes, exactly. That's
That's
it.
it, man.
That's it. Yep.
Yeah.
And I'll handle the putting it into an animation file.
That's the time consuming part, like making sure everything is correct. But as soon as everything's correct, like the penciling and inking and coloring, well, that's like a week or 2. I could do that. I could get the planning part done by tomorrow. So I could just start drawing. Color him real basic. I'm just gonna do.
Mike, can you move the paper up a little bit?
There you go. Want to do the magic wand tool? Not magic wand, but the selection tool and
The lasso.
the lasso, right? And I'm just gonna lasso the areas that I want to change, and then just boop. So, not trying to do a thing.
Yeah, man, I can't wait to get to the idle animation.
To the what?
Just talking to Brian.
Of this?
No. Well, yeah, I'd like to animate the Atomic Amazons too. I wanna do some cool stuff.
apply some full body
Yeah,
surfaces.
you gotta get that nailed down.
Well, it's all like project oriented work. Like with the painting that I'm doing, I already got my reference pictures. You know, I need like two, right? But for something like that, we would have to like a lot more planning involved.
Absolutely. The whole outfit.
Well, yeah, like what stance does he fight? What, how should it look? How many frames should he do? Everything's strategic though, right? 'Cause the angle that I'm drawing him in for my painting is the same angle you would draw it for like a fighting game. 3/4 inch.
Right. I got you.
So always a 3/4 inch.
Yeah. Split.
But they're going towards the point there.
They're all going towards the end. Yeah.
It's anywhere.
Uh-huh.
Card Stuntman says, hi, glad to see you. Amazons, wow. This is new.
Glad to see you. Glad to see you, Card Stuntman. Miss you, man. So glad to be back.
New,
Glad to be back. Yeah, this is kind of new in a way because I'm redoing it, and I think
unique, original.
it's original. It may be like something else, but it's not. That it's mine. There's nothing new under the sun. We've already talked about that. You just have to reshape it.
Nice to see you, Carson.
Nice to see you, Carson, man. Please hang out for a while, man.
Happy Sunday.
I hope you're doing well, buddy. Yeah, happy Sunday.
If you knew Mortal Kombat game before now, was sure.
Nice.
You play Mortal Kombat?
I mean, not for a long time, but I like to watch it. I'm like a retired gamer, man.
Been doing a lot of planning. I want to start streaming again, but I think I'm gonna hold on for a couple of months. First, I want to get some stuff prepared. You know what I mean?
Alright.
I wanna make my stream nice. I wanna just start with nothing there.
Put that computer to use.
I want to do at least, I want 2 animations before I start.
For the legs.
Yeah. I'm only going to need one for ball layers, one for what?
Raid host. But you can do as many as you want and randomize. But minimum of 1, yeah. 1 to infinity.
You do raid? What's the difference between raid and host? The same thing?
So a raid is when they're sending viewers to you. They take their entire lobby and put them in
Yeah,
your
I
lobby.
know. Yeah.
A host just means you're displaying somebody's channel. That's all that means. You're not sending anybody. So the raid comes with people, the host does not.
Paul Whitlandart says, good afternoon MR Jones.
So when you raid somebody, they see your animation?
Mr. Maitland, thank you for stopping by, man. We're just doing a little doodling today, as usual.
How's it going, Paul?
How you doing? I've seen some of your work lately. It's been doing some fascinating stuff, man.
This is one of our many ideas for possible, storyboards, springboards.
Springboard for some characters.
We want to start doing some more original stuff, so
Yeah.
here it is.
This is just a rough pencil, of course,
Concept.
but it is something I did a while back, and I wanted to revisit it, see if I couldn't make something interesting out of it.
So, AJ, when you raid somebody, do they see your animation raid video?
Yeah.
They see your video.
Yeah. 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 When they get to your channel, your raid pops up.
And you're so not the person who's sending the viewers their video pops up on another person.
No. When they get to your channel, your raid video pops up.
Oh, well, that's probably
It would be neat though to play somebody else's something on your channel. That would be cool.
you could do one for taking a poll. Right?
Paul says already looking good. The text to speech only works on Twitch.
Oh,
I don't know if you noticed that, Paul. Thank you.
we appreciate it, man. Really, we do. It's nice of you to stop by. I love what you've been doing, man. I haven't been on Facebook religiously lately, though. Been too busy with other stuff to give leisure a lot of thought.
Well, there you go. The multi-stream came in handy. Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Simultaneous, baby.
That is correct.
Yeah, Paul, we've got you. Whoa!
Marshall.
We've got your stuff hanging all over the walls.
Actually, we do. We should take a couple pictures of a couple of pictures that he's got up here.
Marshall,
Got most of your stuff up on the wall because I love it. I love
don't
looking
touch
at
it.
it.
He's gonna ruin everything. Don't
You got
touch
your
it.
monsters right in front of me so I can look at them all the time. And I got your Abbott and Costello Eat Frankenstein and your Joker and your beautiful Batman Forever, as well as your Star Wars stuff. You know, you've done some tremendous work, man. You really need to keep that up. I mean, I know you got to be selling some of that stuff.
I guess Marshall's.
Marshall's my cat, and he's decided he wanted to sit on the on my table with me and watch me draw.
You just don't touch him. He'll run. He'll just Godzilla everything.
Marshall's kind of grandfathered in, you know. He's a good boy. He doesn't even know what's going. You know. He wants to be on camera, I think.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what? Oh no.
What's the matter with you, Marshall? Okay, am I still in view?
Yeah, we're good. Oh God.
Marshall
Here
just
it goes.
wants to get into the act, man.
It's Godzilla.
Alright, I know I want to do.
You got it.
I'm gonna do one for doing a poll too. Video for taking a poll. Animation.
Oh. It's a pet-friendly stream. Brought to you by your local humane society. Oh. Marshall.
Is it ruining the picture?
No, it's fine. You're just a little shaky.
Oh, sorry.
No, he's adjusting the camera for us. Just your camera.
Okay, I gotta take a quick break. Just take a 30-second pause, and I'll be right back to finish penciling these girls. I haven't got much left to do, and I'm gonna do another one of them. All right, thank you for your indulgence. I have returned. Marshall, you're going to have to move your carcass. I think you're going to have to move, old buddy. I know you look pretty comfortable. You really do. I think you're going to have to get off that until the show's over. Then we can cuddle up later, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. Attaboy. It's my buddy Marshall. He's my buddy. He's the only roommate I've got. All right. Sorry about that, Marshall. But show must go on. This is gonna have to be inked. And colored, I guess. It's too long. Well, I'll shorten it on the ink drawing.
Could you sell somebody the rights to a character plus an animation?
Yeah, if somebody's looking for it.
That's what they're kind of paying.
There's marketplaces for that stuff, man. Absolutely. The Unity marketplace is wonderful. You can put all kinds of unique characters.
So like on videos, YouTube videos, or
You could sell it. You could make a trailer for your. Yeah. Well, you can make a whole career just out of making assets for other people to use.
could do that. Probably pays well.
And it's like your own business kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's just you're a content creator.
That's what we want to be.
Entrepreneur.
I think something
Content creators. That's what we want to be.
I think you should try to do that in the future too, Mike. Make some animations for yourself.
I know. We've done it before, but we stopped doing it.
It's little simple ones, you
We stopped making animations. Except we made some time lapses. But we haven't done any real animations.
Kind of hard though, you know. It's not an easy task. Doable.
Yeah. It all seems simple in theory, which takes a lot of time.
That's how you know when you could really draw. When you can draw frame by frame.
And you could do what?
When you can draw frame by frame by frame.
Draw the same thing repeatedly, frame by frame,
Oh yeah.
consistently.
Well, that's continuity.
Disney artists could do that.
Again, they use computers ever since they could.
Well, the old ones, I mean, the ones that they did on paper.
Yeah.
Alright, so who are these characters? What actresses do these characters look like? Let's see. On the right, we have.
Oh, God.
What's it look like?
There were natural born killers.
Oh, yeah. I know you're talking about. She was in From Dusk Till Dawn. That's her. And below her, we have.
Dan Kent.
Yeah. Yeah. We got, who's that?
Card
Hollywood
Stuntman
stereotypes,
says,
guys?
What powers does the pouty one have?
That one
Card
looks like,
Stuntman says.
What powers does the pouty one have? That's the bottom right.
The pouty one? Do you mean the Asian girl?
She's Buttercup from Powerpuff Girls.
She's got the power to change molecular structure. Her code name is Molecular. Her real name is Lan.
Card Stuntman says, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the bottom right. The one says Molecular.
Her code name is Molecular, yeah, but her real name is Lan. I don't know what the last name would be yet.
And she does
Card
what?
Stuntman says,
She can
she's
change.
my girl.
She's like the Molecule Man in Marvel Comics. She can change molecular structure, like Firestorm. She can change the molecular structure of any object, be it as long as it's not a living being. That's her power, and her name is Molecular.
I don't understand that.
Pretty powerful power if you know how to use it.
Card Stuntman, what celebrity
Card
does she look
Stuntman
like?
says, I will be the president of her fan club. I like One Eye too.
One Eye too, yeah. She's got one eye, and she's her name is Spectra. She's got a mechanical eye like the $6 Million Man, but she's got some other mechanical stuff too. She's the cold one. She's the cold, distant, logical one of the group.
Here are some pictures that match.
Quiet, YouTube. Google. Juliette Lewis.
Yeah.
Alright, Molecular looks like Juliette Lewis.
Yeah.
Okay.
She looks like this one.
That's what Brian and I have decided.
This one looks like Bandcamp.
They had the girl from that went to band camp.
American Pie.
Yeah.
Which one?
Bandcamp. That one on the bottom.
Spectra.
Spectra?
No,
That'd be this one.
that's Bandcamp.
Yeah.
This one time at band camp.
The one on the top, I don't know. Kind of looks like let me see.
Bridget Fonda. The top one's Bridget Fonda.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
She's the most powerful one. She's the true atomic Amazon. She's Gamma Girl, Gamma Woman, or whatever. Just Gamma, I think is a cool name for her. She can harness the power of the sun. She's incredibly powerful.
That one's Bob Holly Berry.
And this one over here
Halle Berry.
is Halle Berry. Yeah, that's very good. That's really actually who was my inspiration for this.
Holly Berry with a bunch of muscles.
With her,
Did you see Halle Berry?
a storm look from X-Men comics back in a certain time when they made her have this weird hairstyle with spikes on it.
Did you see Halle Berry in John Wick?
What's that?
Did you see Halle Berry in John Wick?
No, I haven't. No,
Yes, yeah.
no, I need to see that.
She breaks bad.
Anyway, this particular character, she's in human form right here, but she can transform into pure diamond. She's Diamond Doll. She's very powerful. She's indestructible, as much as diamonds are indestructible. And she's got great strength when she becomes this character. She can revert to this.
Card Stuntman says, she just cut her hair short again a couple of days ago.
Who, Halle Berry?
Did she?
What?
Card Stuntman says, saw her on Twitter.
Cool. Well, let's see what we can do with this.
Holly Berry.
Card Smart Stuntman says, hot as foo asterisk kick.
Hot as foo.
How long does it take you to do the animation if you have all this shit there?
Not long. Just tweaking it, making it perfect, perfectualizing it.
Hour or two?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Still not right. Gotta be different.
Yeah, I got some different stuff here.
No more Apple Jacks?
Nope. Get a tray, man.
I don't know what to tell you. Hey. Maybe. I'd wipe it off first. Dusty.
Is it empty?
Pencil sharpener, isn't it? Oh, it's a crayon sharpener.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a planter as well. Oh, there we go. Hang on. Sure, it does have a very old look to it. Yeah. You know, the lips.
the best American labor.
Seamstress.
So I get the animation, I can upload it to Stream Elements or something.
Yeah.
Just set it to like in window on here or something. Easy to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got
Hey, hey, hey. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday.
Who's it? Indy! Hey, baby doll! What's happening?
Ding.
We have finished your piece. And I'll bring it out in just a second here.
We're back to the usual. Except
Yeah,
for this time it's unique. Original Mike Jones Draws ideas that we're gonna start working on some of his unique stuff.
This is a sketch based on an old sketch, and I'm going to work it up.
From 20 years ago.
Yep.
good discussion.
And looked at it, and I thought, you know, this has merit. I'm going to make something out of this, so why not? Found a bunch of other stuff too. One needs to be worked up. quickie stuff here, just conceptualizing today on some new thoughts, new characters. These are the Atomic Amazons. Get some smudges on there like that. I see why. Gonna take okay, here's the Atomic Amazons. It's just rough lettering and rough picture of them. And we're gonna do another picture of them and we're gonna do a picture where they're kind of in action. We're gonna do a larger picture of this one, like this large, and do some more action shots, a little more to where you kind of see them doing their thing in a way. I haven't done a whole lot of drawings of these characters. I did another cover concept for a thing I called the Rogue Agents of Shade. It's one of the earliest Mindstorm comic ideas. He called it Mindstorm Fantasy Monthly. Mindstorm Fantasy Yearly, whatever. And presents the featuring the Atomic Amazons, of which Gamma's on the front here, along with another character. I guess I did draw her, the Vaporess, or the Mistress, or something I was calling her. She was a master of. She could turn herself into gas and vapor. She was a perfect spy. But I never really ventured far with it, so I'm gonna take this one. I like this one because it expressed. This one expressed emotion in their characters. It's a little bit into you could kind of see a character in their faces. You know, and they're not. You know, and I did change a few little things. For instance, on her, I changed her a little bit. Made her look. I think she looks a little cooler there, huh?
Bad cap.
Change the eye thing. You know, when I ink her hair, she's got black hair. When I ink that, it's going to be very stark. It'll look great. If she wears a black uniform with gray or light, or white or gray. How did I draw over here? I actually made here's a uniform here. It's basically a black uniform, almost like Black Widows, with some light gloves and a white neckline thing and a sidearm and some boots. So you see her side. There's her. She's holding her gun. Okay. And here's the other chick. This girl here, turning into her character. She turns into a living diamond, in which she's just basically just unstoppable. And molecular, we're using her molecular powers. And Gamma Girl here shooting off bursts of energy or bolts of atomic radiation out of her hands. Now, I did have another character I called Sky. She was our flying character, I guess, but I just changed. I didn't like it. She was too conventional. Unless I can figure out some other way to showcase her. I do have another female character that I want to create, though. It's kind of a villain character, but could be a good anti-hero character called the Darker. The Darker. And I think I can actually make a series about that character. Because he's sort of like I don't know how to describe him. He's an ultimate villain, and there was another character that we created at some point that was going to fight against him and try to stop him from taking over the universe or whatever it was, you know. But I thought, why not make this character have some semblance of good? Maybe he's a guy who goes around and can read people's souls and can get involved with people's lives and things and help people and vanquish assholes out of people's lives and do some interesting things, you know, on a very human basis, you know. But anyway, that's another story for another series. Another early concept for a cover. Sort of a Human Torch type character here with a giant robot dude outside the window fighting these two enemy agents. And the New Titans Against Terror. Amazing Adventures of the World's Most Daring Super Team. I had Spectra is actually this character right here that I, in another form, that I put as a character in this comic. And then Dr. Proteus, which is another character anyway, and then Shatter, another character that I told you guys earlier about today. And Vaporous. Vaporous, that's what I called her. I don't know if that's a good name for her, but. And then I had this other girl here that I did a while back. I called her Mental Girl, but I don't like that name, that's ridiculous. Eventually we'll give her some other name, but I don't know what she does yet. Now, these girls work for the government. They're like Charlie's Angels, in a sense, but they're super powered.
Thank you, Mandy.
What'd she say?
She shared the post. She shared.
Anyway, that's one down. Let's try another one. Now, I wanted to do a nice action scene of these characters, but I wasn't sure just how I was going to do it. And now I think I know. She'll be in the center. Okay. Hey, I need to take 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Actually, I'd like to take a 2-minute break.
2-minute commercial
Yeah,
break.
2-minute commercial break. Let's watch some of our fabulous, wonderful commercials for a minute, and we'll be back and to start laying out this this other drawing of the Gamma Girl of the Atomic Amazon.
Mute the microphone. Be right back. Just a few minutes, folks. Rolling some old vintage commercials. Yada yada yada. So on and so forth.
Buckle up for safety, buckle up. The National Safety Council. As if you don't have seatbelts, get them. If you do have seatbelts, use them.
Mandy, we'll get that blueberry patch piece up there for you. I'll let him
I'm sorry to meet chip off the old block. No, not you, Opie. Here's the chip off the old block I'm talking about, and here's the chip off the new block. Notice the difference? These are Baker's good old chocolate chip. Nothing wrong with them, only now Baker's makes them better. See, these new chips have what they call a satin glaze. They're smoother, darker, and richer looking. They keep their shape inside of cookies, and they come in a better package, too. See? Easy to pour, easy to store. Better product, better package. Baker's new satin glazed chocolate chips. Get some of these chips off the new block soon, will you? While there's still some left.
He wears dentures, but now he knows his smile is wonderfully clean, his breath wonderfully fresh. He's discovered new Polident with active oxygen. Look, in water, active oxygen springs to life, cleans as no toothpaste can, cleans even stubborn stains. Then active oxygen thoroughly deodorizes your dentures. Get new Polident for denture cleaning, denture freshness no toothpaste can give.
You still at it? Man, I have just about had it.
How about getting together later for a beer?
Hey, that's for me.
Let's get together with a glass of Schlitz, a friendly glass of Schlitz. Brewed with pride and just a kiss of the hops, to put real gusto into every drop. So let's get together with a glass of Schlitz, that great light beer from Schlitz. Real gusto in a great light beer. Schlitz.
The best. The beer that made Milwaukee famous simply because it tastes so good.
This family's expecting company. You. Come on in and meet the Alens, a happy family that some time ago Big Sister Barbara made even happier. She did it in a toothpaste test. Remember the results, Barbie?
Yes. After 2 years, my group had 21% fewer cavities with Crest.
You know what the other group used?
It was the Crest formula, but without Florestan.
But everybody brushed alike.
Uh-huh, including after lunch at school.
Tests like Barbara's make Crest the only toothpaste recognized effective by the American Dental Association. Here's the statement of their Therapeutics Council. Crest has been shown to be an effective decay-preventive dentifrice that can be of significant value when used in a conscientiously applied program of oral hygiene and regular professional care. In your dental program, have regular checkups. Watch between meal treats. Brush often with Crest. Remember,
my group had 21% fewer cavities with Crest.
Once upon a time, there was a girl who lived in a forest of tall buildings and television aerials. She yearned for Prince Charming, but none of her charms, spells, or wishing wells seemed to work. One day, a swinging sign led her to the answer. A lipstick color filled with the magic of fashion. Redder than poppy? Riper than persimmon? Richer than rubies? And brighter than rain. Once Upon a Red by Max Factor. Mighty like a magic wand in Max Factor's fine line lipstick, spellbinding in high society lipsticks, bewitching in nail satin. Once Upon a Red. Well, Prince Charming was charmed, and he gave her his heart, lock, stock, and castle, the way it could happen to you. Once Upon a Red by Max Factor.
Psoriasis. A heartbreak when you have it and don't know what to do about those crusty patches on your skin or scalp. Heartbreaking, too, if psoriasis leaves your skin rough and scaly, and if medications you've tried don't bring the relief you want. But today, there's a new medicated formula that works 3 ways to relieve the itching and scaling of psoriasis. It's called Tegrin. New Tegrin speeds soothing relief from itching, works fast to remove scales, and continued use on affected areas helps control recurrence of new scales. And these reports of extensive use show such pronounced improvement in so many cases that we make this guarantee. Tegrin gives you the relief you want, leaves your skin cleaner, clearer, smoother, or your money back.
And Tegrin is so pleasant. There's no lingering smell or stain.
Get new Tegrin. Works 3 ways to relieve the miseries of psoriasis.
Who will have aches and pains tonight? Will you?
Rub. Boy, that stuff. Actually, that stuff really works,
If you suffer
man.
from sore aching muscles or minor
You can
arthritis
feel
or
the
back
heat of that
pain,
stuff.
You need Mentholatum Deep Heating
On you,
Rub.
man. It
With
really
its
does
double
work.
benefit of deep heating action, plus the pain reliever methyl salicylate that actually
Absorbing Junior.
gets to work to bring fast relief. You quickly feel its deep heating action.
You can feel it, man. You really can, man. It does help when you got a sore muscle or something.
Arthritis and rheumatism. Get greaseless,
I'm gonna use that echo effect
Mentholatum
on the
Deep Heating
stream.
Rub.
What?
Deep heating.
What, this is the last one, okay?
Last one.
There are so many nice things about being a mother. Not just the flowers on Mother's Day.
We're
Nor
still
even
muted,
those
right?
Special
No.
surprises.
We're not.
Handmade,
Oh.
just for Mom.
No.
One of the most satisfactory
Had the mic
things often
on.
starts
I love these commercials. They're just. I actually remember seeing some of them back in the day.
after setting the table and getting small hands
And who could
clean.
knock a Heinz ketchup commercial? I like
clean
ketchup.
towels dirty.
Well, a lot of people like ketchup.
That wonderful warm
And the deep
feeling of
heating rub, that's still being sold.
when a hearty appetite goes to work
Mentholatum
on
deep
something
heating
you've
rub.
cooked.
Oh, I wish that was
The
in
reward
color.
of an empty
Uh-huh.
plate left behind by someone you love.
You wish they were in
Isn't it
color?
remarkable
that
how good
plate
food can
was
fill
in
a hungry youngster and at the same
You can
time
see all the
fill
red.
a mother's heart?
Yeah, these commercials are great. This is the last one we're going to show for a minute. We got a bunch of them.
Alright.
Okay. Oh, we got. Oh, yeah. Show Andy Griffith selling
No.
Jello pudding.
Nope.
Okay. There we go. Back to the slideshow and then back to the show. We are starting another drawing of the same characters that I was drawing. Oh wait, I forgot. If Mandy wants to see that.
Those commercials are time capsules. It's so mind blowing to go back in time.
What do you mean by that?
By those commercials, they take you back in
Oh
time.
yes, they do. They definitely do. And not, if those were the kind of commercials that I had to watch when I watched television, I'd watch them. Okay, this is your picture, Mandy. And I strengthened the blue and I added more blue in the clouds. I did a little more delineation and coloring on the little people. And I did some more coloring on the mushrooms and the base of the mushrooms. I don't know if you can see that. I strengthened the blueberry color. Took out some guidelines that I had in there that were kind of unsightly. Now I left all this white space here. So I added some yellows into the green,
shit.
and a little darker on some of the grass, just to make it. It's meant to be really a light piece. Thank you very much, sweetheart. And I did strengthen the some color in the characters, put a little more detail in them a little bit in the color. I didn't outline the piece sign because I don't want an outline. I think it should be soft like that, well, thank you, sweetheart. I'm glad you love it. I did work on it. I did work on it for a couple of hours actually. You're right. It did need some work. It needed a little bit of touch up. I'm glad you love it, and I'm going to make sure you get it as soon as possible. Probably deliver it to you when I'm out Ubering one night, so be prepared for that unexpected visit from your brother in the middle of the evening. I wish you would, and see now, that's why I left all this white space around it, because when you put a mat on this, if you put a mat right around this edge here, a little mat and then a frame, it's going to make this, that's what's going to make this picture pop. that's what's going to be. Now, the color you choose for that mat should be a good offsetting color. Maybe red with a black frame. I think that would probably set off the white and the blue. It would be. It would frame it. It would sort of like, I don't know. I think it would look. This picture will look a lot better when it is matted and framed than it does right now, because the mat and the frame are going to add a lot to it. They're going to make the inside pop. The light colors and the pastel-y stuff will pop. So I'll make sure you get that back, okay? Peace, love, and blueberries. Yeah. Cheers to you. Thank you for being such a good sister and buying it from me. I can't believe that you actually bought it from me. I was still so happy about that. And I can't wait to see it on your wall. You say you can't. I can't wait to see it on your wall. That'll make me happy. I want to take a couple pictures of that. Okay, back to our drawing. I'm changing this drawing. I'm doing a sort of a recreation of this drawing, but I want to change it. I'm going to eliminate this character right here. She's out. And I'm going to put her up in the center and her over to the left, over to this side, and then make her come out a little bit more like she's flying out. And this one also at the bottom coming out. I think the trick of this is to size it properly.
204567 says, somehow lost the Facebook feed. Might be user error squinting face with tongue.
It's the pilot.
Oh, bummer.
Welcome back. That's the benefit of having the multiple streams going.
Yeah.
Earlier, we had someone switch from Twitch to Facebook because of the same kind of thing.
Oh, been kind of quiet here, just kind of drawn away. This one is going to have to be redrawn again for sure because I got a few changes I want to make to it, size-wise. What's wrong? What's wrong? Yeah, it's not quite right, but I can make it right. Well, I think we're going to take about 5 here and reevaluate this in a little bit. I think it's actually not a terrible drawing. It just needs to be sized a little bit. I think the characters are a little bit too big here. A couple places are too small. Either way, it's it doesn't quite look as good as this one in that sense. But this one is, you know, they're all pretty much the same size. Anyway, and I changed them up a little bit from there, Not really, but somewhat. Anyway, they never come out the same when you draw them twice. You know, I mean, I'd have to tweak them up a little bit. So then we got another sketch that we can work off of. And helping to streamline these characters a bit. But I think we kind of got them down a little bit. What do you think, Jacob?
Yeah. Yeah. Them in their normal form and their power-up form.
Yeah, sort of. You know, but there's a lot more drawings that have to be done of these characters to get them to be the, you know, exactly the way they should be all the time. You know. Anyway, I feel pretty good about this one. I'm gonna have to.
Art Stuntman says they are into science and fighting.
Yeah, I guess so. Sure, sure. Yeah,
I mean, you gotta be into science if you want to bend molecules.
True. Now, I haven't decided whether she's actually a mutant or not, or something, how she got the powers. I don't know. This one can turn her body into solid diamond. And, I mean, that's a stretch, of course. But, you know, it is a fantasy, you know.
Radiation mutations, man. It's the atomic Amazons, right?
Yeah, atomic Amazons. They're radiation mutations. Of which
she is like the Thing.
The girl up here, Gamma. Gamma is probably the most powerful of all of them.
Yeah, Diamond Doll is very much like the Thing.
Diamond Doll is what?
Very much like the Thing.
Kind of. You know, she gets a little bit bigger and definitely gets a lot more invulnerable when she turns into Diamond, and her strength increases. And she's got definitely the angry one, and she kicks a lot of ass. Definitely. The most physical one. Then you got Spectra here, who's our Black Widow type, but she's really more of a kind of a computer. She's got a cyborg thing in her eye and around her head here. She has to wear all the time, and she's.
Her last name should be Kirby.
Whose last name?
Diamond Doll.
Diamond Doll. Why is that, man? That's interesting. Why is that?
Diamond Doll.
Diamond Doll, yeah. She could be. Her name could be Kirby. Her name could be Kirby. Her name is what did I give her a name? I think I did give her a name, and it was I never gave her a good name. She needs a name that sounds ethnic. Kinda, I think. So, she's a girl from. Come from an interesting background. She's our public speaker for socialist speaker. Our liberal character from the projects or from the neighborhood who grew up the hard way and kicked ass because she had this amazing ability that or whatever. I don't know how she gets the ability. I haven't figured that part out yet.
We haven't made it that far.
It's like coming up with characters that have abilities and some unique. What they are is that they become some kind of an offbeat team who fight for the government. They go on undercover. It's like Charlie's Angels on steroids.
They should all be like wayward and abducted by the government. People that will never be missed.
They're outcasts. They're misfits. They don't fit in anything, and
they're experimented on.
They're forced to work as a team to help. A
lot of the experiments died, but these ones made it.
They're augmented. They've been experimented on with the radiation and stuff, and this is the result of what they are. They have issues, believe me. They do. They're not always these follow the orders types. They do have personal lives, and that's the thing that's never explored really in these kinds of stories.
Maybe they were rejects, and that's how Sterling got
They
a hold
are
of
kind
them.
of rejects. They are kind of brought in.
They were mutant rejects, and that's how Sterling got a hold of them.
Sterling has been creating.
He's a rogue government.
He created the Shade Agents,
element.
and this is an offshoot of that. This is a all-female group, whereas the other group he formed before that was kind of male and female, and they will figure into these stories as well. There's more than 4 characters. But I thought about this 20 years ago. Alright, this is kind of as far as I'm going to go with this particular one. I've done 2 today. I got a lot more to do with this. But I think I can do like pinups of each one where they're kind of doing their thing. And use that as the basis of our NFT for this. What do you think?
Yeah. Well, that'll be the beginning.
Yeah. I don't know what you want. What did you want to do with these? You want me to ink them and you wanted to cut them up? What did you want to do with them? You want me to separate them?
What do I want to do with them?
No, you want me to separate them and draw individually for you? You said you wanted to do something with them, an animation.
I want to animate them, but no, I can't. I can't use what you've done today for animation, Mike. I don't know what you.
I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that.
No, if we want to do animation, it would be something completely
Oh, you
different.
have to let me. You have to let me draw some individual.
Yeah, you need a model sheet and get them down pat, and then Pick something to animate. Like I said, just striking a pose or anything simple. Anything simple.
Check. Well,
just 4 of them. So I imagine just a
well, I do
strike
a
a
little,
pose.
little
Strike a
animation
pose.
for each one, you know.
Little Sailor Moon pose.
Yeah, they all gotta have a pose where they just kind of like show up and do this
Yeah.
kind of stuff, and you know, and anyway, that's about as far as I want to go with this today. We'll get back on it again next week and work up some more. I got a lot of other characters that need to be reworked and drawn up, and some that I have to finish up that I've been neglecting. Got a lot of characters I need to work on. This is a backlog like you wouldn't believe. So, but this is a nice start. I was nice revisiting these characters again.
World, meet the Atomic Amazons.
Meet the Atomic Amazons. They're coming your way. This is Spectra. This is Molecula. This is Gamma. And that's Diamond Doll. And they work for a mysterious man named Mr. Sterling. And another lady, another mysterious woman that works with him called Miss Venus. More of Miss Venus. Miss Venus is a really attractive woman. But we'll talk more about her. They're basically kind of rip-offs of Mr. Steed and Mrs. Peel, kind of, the Avengers, the British TV show. But they're just in a way. They're more like a combination of them and Charlie from Charlie's Angels, because he's kind of mysterious. You know, he doesn't get involved very often, but when he does, then they need his help. Anyway, thanks for watching today, folks. It's nice to be back. It was nice seeing everyone and hearing from everybody. Mandy, I love you dearly. I'll bring you your piece soon. Shout out to Thomas and Deshira if you're out there watching. I hope you love your piece. We really love meeting your beautiful daughter. She is so adorable. Carter Stuntman, you're my rock. Thank you for coming by. As always, I love your support and I love your input and your comments. I'll be by to see you soon, I hope, if I get the chance. Mr. Maitland, thank you very much also. You know, I'm sorry we didn't have more of a conversation, but it's kind of hard for me, I guess, to talk when I'm trying to draw these things until I know what the hell I'm drawing. You know. But anyway, thank you for your support, and your work is amazing. And so is yours, Carter, man. Let's see some more of your stuff. I want to put a shout out to my brother. I know you're out there secretly watching. Because you told me that you were out there secretly watching.
What up, Logan?
You are, Logan, I love you. And come on, let's say hello to us sometime, and make sure you hit subscribe.
Yeah, donate.
Make sure you hit subscribe, man. Be my 24th follower. Anyway, man, it was good to see him. I see my brother this week. Haven't seen him in a long time, and it was good getting back together with him. Shout out to Sierra and all of her friends, all my friends in Holland, all my family in Holland. I love you all. Everybody who I've neglected, my son, his family, Joanna, my darling, darling granddaughter, Olivia. Everybody who might be here or didn't show up, whatever. If you ever see this video, you'll see I mentioned you. Love you all. Thanks for watching. See you next week around the same time. Till then, keep your pencil sharp and keep drawing fun things. This is Mike Jones and Jacob Moon saying, have a good week.
So long, Internet.